Welcome to this week's Fundraising Friday. This week we're talking about change. Change sure has happened to all of us in the last 2 months. The world has changed, our communities have changed, our families have changed, and perhaps even your job has changed. And if all predictions come true, that change is likely to continue for the next 6, 18, 24 months. So life won't go back to what we knew as normal for a little while. So in this first of a two-part series talking about change, I want to talk about what you can do to help advocate for yourself in order for you to change your job in a way that will best meet your needs, your donors' needs, and the needs of your family. First thing you want to do is to identify for yourself what kinds of things need to change. Do you have kids at home because early childhood education is closed or because their school has closed? And indications say that even if kids go back in the fall, it probably won't look the same. So what kinds of things do you need in order to manage that kind of change? Second of all, come up with a plan and talk about how you will get your job done while managing the other things that you need. And be creative and talk about how these things will allow you to meet your goals while meeting the organization's goals as well. Third, start collecting evidence. If you've been working at home for the last 6 weeks, like many of us have, you can talk about how you have been able to manage and stay productive and still meet all of your deadlines. Use that information when you present it to your manager. Finally, you need to present it to your manager. And when you do so, make sure you are open, honest, calm, and listen to the needs that that person has to achieve the goals of the organization. And talk about how being, everything as it used to be isn't necessarily what needs to happen in order for the organization to move forward. Maybe you can work from home a couple days a week and use Zoom meetings or email, or use those days to be your in-office days and spend the other days in the office out visiting donors. Be creative and talk to people to try and figure out what's going to be the best way for you to manage change during this unprecedented time. Next week, we're going to talk about from an organization's perspective. How do we help an organization change and adjust during these times? That's this week's Fundraising Friday. Thanks. Have a great weekend.